I'm being shaken. How dare you? How dare you shake me? It's fine. How do you do? Shaking me this early in stream? How dare you? Ah! So much shaking. We just started. And I'm already being shook. I'm shaking. Why? I didn't even do anything wrong. What have I done to deserve this? Blah, 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 blah. You should be ready here in a moment. All right. Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and get started. Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's stream. My name is Rika Birdie, and today we are going to continue Baldur's Gate 3. Now, last we left off, we had just freed Dame Aelin from the Shadowfell, or the whatever place that Shar calls her little swirly-durly home, and she went off to go and wreck stuff. So we are going to go and assist her because obviously that is the right thing to do. Can I get tactical bees? I don't think so. I mean, I can cast Cloud of Daggers, and that's like a swarm of angry bees. All right, let's head to Moonrise Towers. I will do it then. I will use Cloud of Daggers. After I loot all these folks.
There's an illithid parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
I could probably carry some of this.
Another parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
Cloud of Daggers must now be
from
called
shadows.
Swarm. Yeah.
She will rise in moonlit glory and carve a path of brightness to the accursed one's second death. So saith the wise Alondo. That
I don't even know who
beacon of
Londo is, but
angelic
hey, he
wrath
sounds pretty
has
smart.
taken the fight to Getherick on the rooftop. In the first line of defense are dead. But storming the tower won't be easy, and if we wait too long, Getherick will gather his strength and retaliate. For now, though, he's on the back foot for the first time since he returned from the grave. This is it. The spearhead moment. You brought us this far. So how shall we proceed?
We move in and secure the ground floor first. Cut off all exits.
A sound strategy. Once it's done, me and my Harpers will hold the ground floor while you hunt down the General himself. Floric left some of her flaming fist. They'll scout the prisons and the barracks below to ensure we're not taken by surprise. Say the word, and we're off.
I say I'd rather you join my party, Jaheira.
I'm touched. But I'm already spoken for.
Ketheric is a formidable foe. I have need of a formidable ally.
Very well. Side by side we'll stand, as we'll rip true souls from a false god. As good a prophecy as any. At the ready, Harpers! In this light, there will be victory. In this light, we will avenge the fallen!
Jaheira sure does know how to rouse
time
the
has come.
crowd.
Ketheric will taste of death at last.
What's hiding here?
It's a... Well, the way I hear it, the fighting's
All
not
right.
done yet. You need to
Let's
resupply.
go ahead and boop, 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 boop. Boom. We'll sell all the stuff that Karlach got as well. You restock it all? No, I didn't expect her to though, so I'm just here to get the gold.
Light on my feet. Seems like a good moment to talk.
Just tell me what you need.
All right. Go and earn some more gold.
You freed the Night Song. Fascinating to see someone so favored squander the regard of the Absolute. How very sad.
Surrender and I'll let you live.
Like a kitten roaring at a tiger. Boys, make them bleed.
Oh, the only one who's gonna be bleeding here is you. Make this nice and... Oh. Wow. Well, I bet you can't do that twice. As I was saying, let's make this nice and slippery for them. Alright. That's all I need for my first turn.
Time to put your tails to the test, warrior.
Oh, you'll see. You will see.
Into battle.
Oh, really? That's not close enough? Okay. Fine, be that way. Whew, that guy got lucky. That guy did not. Ooh.
Find a route.
All right, let's see. Too heavy to throw. Darn. It's worth a try, though.
Battle favors the fearless. Allow me to demonstrate.
All right, Gale. Your time is now. Yeah, we might as well.
Can't believe you just say the absolute. Idiot!
I'll strip your bones clean.
Very well. All right, let's see. First off, you get down there. Glorious. Ooh, I know what I can use. You didn't stop me in time to save your friend, Zarel.
Have to keep going.
I'm gonna leave them right there.
It's an old woman's game.
There we go. whole battlefield is just ice.
This is my time.
I always love this battle. This battle's always really fun.
I don't fancy their chances.
That's how you slay a bunch of enemies.
Red in tooth and claw. Understood.
The ice is melted at last. Ah, gross. There we go.
The blade will not bend.
Double kill. Get him, Gale, get him.
Quickly.
Ah, just out of range. They're the only ones left, too.
Need to learn the hard way.
Expected better from you, Karlak.
parasite in that corpse, brimming with potent magic.
Let me
Come
see.
on, let's go.
Salutations.
Let's get going.
Alright, time to loot. Very successful battle.
Something good here, I hope.
Just tell me what you need.
You can very easily sell what we get, which I think is very, very handy dandy. No. There's more loot to be had. Garlic also has some stuff that I threw her way. There's still a lot more to loot.
Have to keep going. I'll take that.
Just tell me what you need.
I love all this loot. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down to the basement area because we can get into another battle down there
Just tell me what you need.
and get even more experience. I'm gonna squeeze every drop of experience out of this place. Money too, it seems.
How high?
still alive, so that's progress.
Do it. Alright, good enough?
Here goes nothing. On my way.
Jahira will depart from us at this point.
Getherick will not wait on our pleasure, nor jump on his...
Alright, here we go. Alright, Karlak got the lucky draw and gets to go first.
Soldier.
These guys back here, what they do is they create reinforcements for the troops up front. So we're going to be focusing on getting to them as quickly as possible. Definitely want to get this guy down because he can resurrect the enemies around us. Now that he's dead.
Battle of wits.
Gale's options are somewhat limited, so he's just gonna run around smacking folks.
Fleet of foot.
Bone Shield prevents healing for the next turn, so whenever I get afflicted with it, it's never a good thing. But I don't expect these enemies to deal enough damage to really cause that to be a problem during this fight. We'll have my character wait right there.
One can't always be a gentleman. Danse macabre. finding my way.
Go. Ooh, clever bitch. Oh, dang.
What path lies before me?
All right, let's see. That guy pinned up against the wall.
A spell a day.
Have Gale walk forward and blind as many of those guys as he can. Bonjour, Matty. Enjoyed fajitas. Oh, that's great. I love fajitas.
No time to waste.
And they're really trying.
The lance board is set. May it please, Mistra. Two steps at a time.
Wow, how rude.
Mistra Rill.
Better not die on me.
Oh, for some reason that's considered stealing.
Moving
I don't
ahead.
need to take everything
Let's
from
have a
everyone
look.
though. Just need to take the big guy's stuff because the rest is just like small daggers and stuff like that. We have a short rest left, don't we? We do.
No time to rest.
Perfect. All we gotta do now is sell,
I need
and
a
then
quick
we'll
word.
head on up and take care of Ketherick.
Just tell me what you need.
Oh yeah, there's also a sigil we have to destroy in Balthazar's quarters.
I stand ready to reinforce, if you need it.
Then consider yourself part of the pack.
So I shall. Now let's run a hunt.
If not over, then through. Breathe deep and move.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Yes? Soft from the shadows.
There we go. Alright. My turn then. Let's see. Glad I saved that counterspell reaction.
The hammer's gonna fall. Got it.
Death greets us all, but not today. It is already over.
On the victor's path. Making my move. Victory is assured. On my way.
Try me. Breathe deep and move.
Alright, let's head to Balthazar's quarters, which should be right over here.
Let's see. Always
Like
room
this
for more.
extra moon lantern.
I know
Lockpick
what's
this
past
chest.
this.
When you poison a foe, you heal yourself 1d4 hit points. Not a bad cloak. We need this heart.
The necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles. But they were already imbued with Netherese magic. So where did that magic come from?
Okay. Gale has something to say about this circle.
The bench's rotted surface is
Besides the fact that it's
faded sigils.
Textures are
A
glitching.
magic circle of some kind, thick with darkness and decay.
A ritual circle. And a complex one at that. I've seen such a construction before in the writings of the Weave Pasha Raven, though his vision was not so tainted.
Is it dangerous?
It's inert, if that's what you mean. It still reeks of the Shadow Weave, and its polluting magic will continue to escape for as long as it lies abandoned here. The sigils are written in a curious mix of tongues. Ancient Kalashite, Netherese, something else I can't quite make out. If I'm reading it correctly, it was used in the creation of moon lanterns. The discarded pixie corpses might still contain enough essence. With one of the broken lantern casements... Yes, I think I'll be able to craft one more lantern. And with a slight modification of the casting gesture, it might be able to wield the shadows instead of repelling them. Though, Mistress' eyes may be upon me. She'd forbid me dabbling with such magic. She'd want it destroyed. Wasted, arguably.
Destroy this foul thing before it pollutes any further.
Some room, then, if you please.
It doesn't take much. The sigils fade, the circle's tainted magic dissolving harmlessly into the ether.
Not bad for a wizard who slept through his Kalashite lessons, eh?
Very good. Let's see, I think that gives Gale a buff too. Mistress Benevolence. Gale has an advantage to concentration checks. Let's see. I think he has something to say about it too afterwards.
Now's hardly the time.
Oh, okay. I guess not.
What's inside?
There's a couple of important chests I gotta loot in here. And then I have to head downstairs to where the alchemist was performing. Right down there. Because there's lots of potions in here.
Sharp as ever.
I'm gonna have Will drink this so that he can recharge his spell slot.
No, never mind. Time to press ahead. Open up.
All right. to Ketheric Thorm then. We're gonna beat him up quite quickly.
Better not be cursed.
You. What have you done? What have you done to me?
Well, you know. Surrender now and I'll consider letting you live. We have advantage. Even with advantage, I did not get quite there. Very close, though. Let's go ahead and use our inspiration roll again. There we go.
You've come this far. You've stripped your enemy of his advantage. Why would you show mercy now?
Let's see, what do I have the most in? Deception, surprisingly. A higher power wants you to live. Oh, but I don't have advantage on that one. Heck. Oh, but I got it anyway.
It doesn't make sense. I don't understand. I was given... I was told... The gods... We are so little before them. So small.
I can help you, Ketheric, if you let me.
Ketheric Thorm!
Aelin, you kind of came in at a bad time.
Retribution has come, and her sword is my sword.
Wait, Ketheric has surrendered.
Ketheric Thorm would sooner die than lay down his rank cause. Isn't that right, General?
I was a fool to hesitate. Power like mine cannot be hidden, cannot be cowed. But power like mine has a price. A price I am destined to pay. You have one last chance to bow. Once it's gone, I'll have no choice but to destroy you both. Do you hear? Bow! The prism. You've had it all this time, you worm. You will bow before me. And if you will not bow, you will break.
He will crumble at the power of your touch. Give him all you have. The gods fight at our side!
I love Aelin. She's such a badass.
Well, look what we have here.
Ah, oh, darn. She got knocked over.
I can still move fast when I need to.
Ugh. Oh, he missed the second time.
Focus your attack, soldiers.
Okay. Our turn to smite. And he missed the shield blow. How unfortunate for him. Let's see. I'm gonna push Karlak out of his way. Because I don't want her taking any more hits if I can help it. Damn it. I was trying to prevent, but he did it anyway.
This is my time.
Wow, not do what I hoped it would.
Finding my way.
Dang, I love Jahir. She's very badass.
What's it gonna take?
Yeah, it was worth a try. Oh, I forgot about Bone Shield. Oh.
Focus your attack, soldiers.
All right, let's see what we're gonna do. Target cannot be moved by force, right. Well, let's just hit him hard then.
Enough. My lord beckons me. You must return to your prison, and my daughter must be reclaimed.
Your daughter? Isabel.
Cannot hesitate, Aelin.
You will fall as sure as she. This has only begun.
That tentacle was colossal. How can such a thing be possible?
Yeah, that's counterspellable. Get whacked, loser. Oh no, no, Will, no. Finisher.
No holding back.
Oh! Oh yeah, Jaheira takes control of herself now. Because Kethric's no longer around. Oh, interesting. Oh wow, that's not bad.
What's in here?
Where Ketheric leads, we've no choice but to follow.
Anything of use? Can't keep me out.
Ah, darn it.
Quite worthless with a tired mind. Sleep beckons.
Ah, crit failure, really. We can do this. I believe in us. What's Gad to say?
Did you feel that?
Oh, this is him talking about the sigil.
Surrounded on all sides by the darkness of the shadow-cursed lands, I'd think it was Mystra herself brushing against my skin.
I felt it too. It was like my skin became charged with something more alive somehow.
That's Mystra's power for you. Where there's even a trace of magic, she will be there to bring it to life. There's clearly some magic in you if you were able to sense her presence. But I think I felt something stronger. She's left some tiny part of herself to watch over me, I think. A boon to help us reach the heart of the Absolute in one piece.
Given all we're up against, I'm grateful for the help.
Strange, though, that she would reward me for such a service now. She's hardly been forthcoming on that front since my banishment. Perhaps I'm overthinking things. A blessing's a blessing, and this one should come in most useful.
Yeah.
Swift as my feet can carry me. Something's on my mind.
The General will call that a tactical retreat, I'm sure. But you have him on the run. That thing he summoned was illicit. Follow it below and find him, before he has a chance to subdue the Night Song again.
You and the Harpers aren't coming?
Better they stay here, and hold the tower should Ketheric's army catch wind of our assault. But if you have room for one lone soldier, I would face Ketheric by your side.
Join me then.
You have numbers enough already, I think. You'll want a small force, if you are to finish this quickly.
I'll be back.
Don't...
And now she should be at my camp later. We're not going to short rest or anything before we go down there because there's a device down there that'll give us a full rest. So we are going to just quick save it really quick and then head on down. You peer down the hole left by the tentacle that drew Ketheric into the darkness. Will you leap after him? Yes.
The hole yawns back at you, impossibly wide. A single tentacle burrowed through stone.
This
Gross.
is an Elithid colony. This must be where they harvest the tadpoles. We're close to the source of the infections.
I wager that devil I meant to rescue somewhere near.
Tread carefully. We are very close to the source of the Absolute now. That telepathic storm has become a tempest.
Seems simple enough.
Before we engage in combat with anything, we're gonna go and touch our little device over here. This thing, a restoration, the restoration thing, will give us a whole long rest.
Cutting to the chase.
Forever Douglas.
My turn.
Every single bit is worth a kill. Or with the experience, let's see. We need 5,000 experience to level up. We might be able to get that while we're in here.
It strikes me that for a mind flayer colony, there are remarkably few mind flayers about the place.
Squiddies have gone to war, is my guess.
Let's get
On the Absolute's behalf, there's an alliance I'd have been quite happy with.
Oh wow, rolled higher initiative than me.
May the dice roll in my favor. Good move.
Alright.
Nothing will stand in my way.
This is my time. No time to waste.
Another fight. Let's go. How much farther can I go?
Clear out these rooms one by one.
Stench! I wonder how many pilgrimages to Moonrise ended down here.
Never think. Always chop, chop, chop.
So much blood. The Illithids take what you...
Your violence hasn't...
Yeah, poor chop.
Not for long. Free at last. No more chop. Chop. Chop.
Finding my way. The witching hour. On it. Don't get too close.
Eat it.
On the victor's path. Death is but a word away.
Never wanted the easy
There
path.
we go. Ooh, got our work cut out for here.
Say bye-bye.
Perfect. There's not another one of those guys, is there? Nope. Excellent. Those guys are always so annoying.
Swords meet sorcery. With diligence and care.
Ow. Did I somehow hit Gale with that? That's possible, but it's what it is. Alright, let's see now. Got a couple of greater zombies. And it's totally fine for me to use this stuff now, because as I said, we have a pretty much an infinite long rest machine in the other room.
these mortals be?
Let's see.
Put 'em up.
On the
Here we
victor's
go.
path. Creator, destroyer.
Bonus action, right? No, that's an action.
Battle favors the fearless. Direct me.
Let's move.
Alright. Now then, the only thing I need to loot is Death's Shepherd. It's the only one with anything of any value, really.
One day I'll catch a break.
Right. Now we only need 2,000 more experience to level up, which we should be able to get before we fight Ketheric Thorm. Should being the optimal phrase there.
As the console bursts into life, a mind touches your own. Alien and full of desperate need, but fragmented too. It is incomplete. It yearns to connect, but needs you to guide the process, linking each part of your mind to its like.
Begin to manipulate the mind. Alright, let's see. You. To you, to you, to you, to you, to you. Okay. Orpal. You, to you, to you, to you, to you, to you, to you. No. Ah, gosh darn it.
The console glows as you approach.
Welcome back, Master.
That should do it.
There we go.
Time to see what's back there.
When the enemy fails a charisma, intelligence, or wisdom saving throw against one of your spells or cantrips, you regain 1 to 4 hit points. Interesting. When you deal physical damage, you also inflict mental fatigue for 2 turns. So cool. Let's see. This is a versatile. Yeah. This has an ability called Crowning Strike. Unleash the wail of the dead that fell to your blade and possibly instill Crown of Madness on the target. Crown of Madness. Instilled with magical madness will attack the nearest creature other than the spellcaster. It's a pretty good sword. I don't have anyone that can really make good use of it. unfortunately, but still a good sword nonetheless. Now we need this waking mind, because with it we can gain a little bit of an extra benefit and get some goodie points. Yeah, it's handy.
What's hiding here?
Don't want Will jumping down here because he can't jump back up.
I feel glorious.
Still breathing, despite everything. Hope your soul is in good hands.
Well, good feelings never last, I suppose.
And now we gotta take the eye patch, because that's Mole's eye patch.
What's become of her?
And now we load up the waking mind. Carrying too much weight. Get rid of some of it. Go.
Skate will know my design.
Fine bones, sharp jaw. Some variety of elf? Pretty enough for a flesh prison, if not the noble Githzerai features I was born with. I'd guess you're no willing guest of the Gate either. Perhaps we might aid one another.
You called yourself Githzerai. Is that some kind of Githyanki?
Oh, for a set of hands to slap your face! The Yankee lost their way the moment Gith threw down the Gate Empire. Only we, Zerai, continue the war to end the Gate forever. Only we fight them on their own battlefield. The mind.
I'm listening. What aid are you offering?
My order taught a psionic technique much feared by the Gate. They destroyed us for it, and kept me as a trophy. I never broke, but I've spent all these centuries awake, aware. So here is my offer. Use your tadpole, erase me, and I will pass my technique on to you.
You want me to kill you? What if I can free you instead?
My people dwell in limbo, a realm of pure chaotic thought. With my mind gone, perhaps my soul will return there. Or perhaps not. Death, freedom, they are one and the same. Touch my mind, and purge it. At the very moment you do, I will make my knowledge yours.
When you say erase your mind, do you by chance, do by any chance you mean smash your brain to bits?
I do not. The Gate have been warping flesh for millennia. Who knows what damage they can undo? It is my mind they enslave. It is my mind that must die.
Reach out and erase her mind.
The awareness that floods you is nothing like the tadpole. It is tentative and tinged with the loneliness of eons. It fades beneath your touch, but you feel something left behind. A fragment.
It is only knowledge yet, without comprehension. But when you use it, you will see. And I see.
That was very nice of us. Let's see. Githzerai Mind Barrier. Having assimilated a splinter of the Githzerai knowledge, mental barriers have been erected in the affected entity's mind. It has advantage on intelligence saving throws. which is very important. That is a very nice thing to have. All right. Now we're gonna go heal up, and then we're gonna go and fight the Illithid that are down here. After we enact Will's little bargain. I don't know why my party decided to separate from me when I was just trying to get Will to come with us, but it's fine. Everyone should still heal all the same. No, I guess not.
What a charmer.
That's annoying.
Well, well, well.
Need to find a way forward. Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Forever dauntless. Making my move.
Smell blood. Poor fucker.
A rough tempest I will raise. Swiftly now. The sky is burning.
Oh, that's annoying.
Mind players and civilians, side by side.
At the ready.
This must be where they infect and transform the brine pools. But empty of tadpoles. A parasite. Take it. It might be useful.
That pod. Is that Mizora inside?
Okay, now we gotta save it because I don't remember the exact things I gotta say to her in order to get Will his extra reward.
Mizora, you're Zariel's asset.
My dumb little stinker. Took you long enough. Now, by Grazit's cock, get me out of this thing.
I'll do it.
Personally, I don't like oranges. It's my father's fault.
That's the deal.
Yeah.
But I don't like oranges.
So, get to it already.
The controls are open to your tadpole's command. to your authority.
Tether your strength and smash your foot through the pod. I love lemons. I'll eat a lemon. I actually have a bag of lemons in my room. Seedless ones. They're lovely.
You did all right, Will. I'd give your belly a good rub, but never could stand the smell.
You're free, Missoura. I held up my end. Now you hold up yours. Sever the pact.
Clause Z, Section 13. If the Soulbinder consents to separation, she will release the Soul Bearer from all obligation within 6 months.
6 months? Gods damn you!
Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions that get you.
I love strawberries. They're really good. You'd think we'd get a reward for going through all this trouble. Now that's what I'd call some bonuses.
Another one? Well, after jumping through all those hoops, a little treat wouldn't hurt.
And this is where Will gets a very nice weapon.
All that power. And to think you want to throw it away. Now, you've got business in the towers to take care of.
Don't you fret. I'll find you soon enough. You're going to need me. Count on it. Oh, and go ahead. Tell your chums how we met. It's a real cracker of a tale. Ta-ta.
Ah, the Infernal Rapier. Go ahead and inspect it really quick. You gain a +1 bonus to spell save DC. Instead of its dexterity modifier, the affected entity adds its spell casting ability modifier to attack rolls. Yeah, so that means charisma in this case. Also, you get a planar ally, Cambion, that you get to summon. Let's see, what is that? Long rest? Okay. Okay. Gotta give that to Will.
A hero at heart.
Oh yeah, it's super good. It's super good. And it looks cool too. But being able to summon the Cambion.
I've got a long road ahead.
Zariel's asset was none other than Missoura herself. Of course. Tricks on top of tricks on top of tricks. But I've only got 6 months before I'm made a free man. Thanks be to the Triad. No, scratch that. Thanks be to you.
Zora said he could talk about your pact in exile. It's time I know the whole truth.
First, we kill Ketheric Thorm. Then, I'll tell you everything you want to know. What else is on your mind?
I think that's it.
Very well.
Alright, and now we press some buttons. Will has both his slots right now.
I wish to live in more interesting times.
Your tadpole forms a telepathic connection with the device, and a chorus of static energy fills your mind. Every mind flayer in the room calls out hungrily from its pod, seeking release and sustenance. But there are others in the pods, those not yet infected, not yet elithid, terrified, desperate to escape.
Zevlor!
The device is open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
Release. Rays of fire! Bam, bam, bam. Oh, you missed so much. What a disappointment.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Oh, I hate when that happens. Hate that so much. Okay, well, instead of Karlach going for that one over there, we're gonna go for this one here. They're gonna smite the fuck out of it. Smite! Smite, please! Action surge! Smite! Smite them!
Down the hatch.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I love smite. It's so much fun! Smite! Ah! It's so much fun!
My mind is my own.
Coming through.
Damn, look at her go! And action surge. Whack!
Hells. I didn't think I was going to make it. Thank you. The Blade of Frontiers. The savior I needed, if not the one I deserved. I owe you an explanation. Much more than that. But first, please, the others, the ambush. Tell me they survived.
Some others ended up in a cell in Moonrise. That's on you.
Somehow I suspect it's worse even than you imagine. Likely you heard that I broke, or froze, or some other lie kinder than the truth. We were ambushed by cultists, yes. And then I heard her, their false god, whispering promises in my mind. I would be a paladin again, with a god's purpose, a god's power. Everything I needed to protect my people. And all the while, the cult tortured them. They fought and ran and died around me, while I imagined myself their savior. By the time I regained my senses, it was too late. I did not just surrender to the Absolute. For a moment, I welcomed it.
For a moment, until you realized your reward would be a tadpole.
Until I realized what I'd done. Perhaps I fought. I don't recall. Either way, I was deemed unworthy of becoming a true soul. I won't make excuses. I can't make amends. But I know something of what you came to do. I want to help, if you'll let me. Ketherick is below. He thinks you're no longer a menace. Descend and show him how wrong he is. If there are any more survivors to be found, I'll find them and lead them out of this place.
I could use another blade in the fight to come.
Only if you can trust it won't be buried in your back. The Absolute swayed me once before. I won't risk it happening again. Go, my friend. Please, let me do this much.
All right, Zevlor.
Anything of use?
Now there's still one more battle to be had down here.
Another step forward.
You know what's really cool about Will?
Where am I needed?
He can actually summon 2 elementals. Or 2, he can have 2 summons is what I mean. Not summon 2 elementals. He can have the Cambion and an elemental. So effectively we have a party of 6.
I'll give it a shot. These boots have seen everything. Sometimes the only way out is through.
Surprised you spotted me.
Watching and waiting. Where do I go from here?
Didn't quite get enough to level up Karlach and Gale, but we got close. It won't take much during the other battle for us to level them up. But it's good that at least me and Will leveled up before the battle started.
Ah, excellent choice. All right, what now?
Alright, level up. And we get another feat. Oh right, I was gonna get Polar Master. So I can have this. When attacking with a glaive, halberd, quarterstaff, or spear, you can use a bonus action to attack with the butt of your weapon to deal 1 through 4 bludgeoning damage. Also, when wielding a glaive, halberd, quarterstaff, or spear, you can make an opportunity attack when the target comes within range. So that means if anyone comes near me, I get to hit them. Not if they necessarily leave my range. And trust me, I will put myself in the way as much as possible. I get another cantrip. Go ahead and take True Strike. And Cone of Cold.
Should mind my step.
The moment comes. The absolute knows.
Let's see what this does. What's inside?
Sounds like Cambion is not having a good time. Probably doesn't like all the light around him. There we go. Also, I love this little thing over here. So you can see that these are like little nautiloids that are like in the process of growing into like the full ships. But then you can also look in the background here and you can see that they already have nautiloids ready to go. I love the scenery of this place. It's just, it's got so much detail. All right, everyone on board. Let's head on down.
Is anyone else's tadpole squirming around a lot more than usual?
Mine too. It's excited by something down here.
All right. Here we go. I'm gonna do a quick save just in case, because I don't ever trust auto saves.
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Enter.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Motherfucker! Gortash!
Oh, the
There's gonna be a lot of emotions in this room.
Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes. With cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure. Like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from her.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketherick. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge, but you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketherick, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane.
The Lash of Thor!
Gotta admit, their plan is not terrible. They just suffer from main antagonist syndrome.
The Testament of Merkel!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
Look at that crown. It radiates with power unlike anything I've ever seen. To have it. To hold. Oh, if only I could. But I can't. This is it. I must do as Mystra commands.
Gale, you cannot do this. You cannot condemn us to death.
What choice do I have? More than just a goddess counseled my courage. Whole worlds hang in the balance.
Trust me, Gale, we'll find another way.
I do trust you. More than myself right now. Perhaps even more than Mystra. I have no desire to end your life, you know that. To end it? To struggle on? It is a grave choice you're making for us both. But if it must be so... very well. I'll stand down to stand by you.
Thank you, Gale. Glad you trust me.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard. The Absolute.
Preserve us.
You wag your word flap in vain, Alderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Shit, no! Father!
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketherick, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
An elder brain, well, that's a problem. Understatement of the year.
March on Baldur's Gate.
Just one of these could end the entire world, and they're using it as a pawn instead of as a queen. All right, let's do this.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
Why is the prism so important to you?
The very fact of your being attests to its power. Despite your infection, you resisted the brain here in the heart of its domain. What good is an army of thralls if they do not obey their master? Let us speak plainly. My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars
he's about to lose
before,
it.
in the service of other gods and other powers. But for Merkel, I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
I was ready to show you mercy before. It's not too late. You can repent. Spoken like a true paladin.
Repent? Would that even be possible? Perhaps. No. There is no repentance. No release. My debt can never be repaid. He is here. He is watching. He is listening. He is...
Very much so, Merkel. Yep, now it's your turn. Like the fuck you are.
Silken tresses.
Alright, so... First off, speed potion. Second off... We're gonna do a bit of flying. Third, almost out of movement speed. There we go. All right, time for the Cambion's turn. This might be enough to allow him to... Yes.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Alright, Karlak. Smite his ass. No. Disarm him. Damn, that would have been really cool.
One life to my life.
No holding back.
Alright, he's got 3 beams now. That's some damage.
Now you wear a face to match your soul, Oathbreaker.
Yeah. Oh, that was a hell of a hit. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Nice line of damage here. Then we're gonna cleave. We're still probably gonna have to fight that Mind Flayer unless it kills them all.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done.
I mean, you could have surrendered. I gave you like 4 chances.
The villain is dead! The wretch
Well, I crushed the body part. You can take credit for the brain.
No. No. We pick our way toward our fates. Unleashed.
I love
You have
Daemalin.
my sword. My fealty. Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
Okay, cool.
Chosen of Merkel is dead. Permanently this time.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
After we level up Karlach and Gale. Alright, time to level up Karlach with some more paladin stuff. More wizard stuff for Gale. And he gets a feat. Let's see. Athlete would really help him out, so we're gonna give him Athlete. Alright. Time to loot Ketheric
What's in
Thorm.
here?
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly.
I forgot that's what we made them look
Now
like.
The picture comes
Oh my
together.
gosh.
The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To
Ketheric
master an
transformed
Elder Brain,
during the
to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable.
Ketheric transformed during the fight. What was that?
I believe you fought and defeated an avatar of Merkel, the god of necromancy. A remarkable feat.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at
was
that.
Merkel's chosen. I know Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. He is a worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are chosen of the Dead Three.
Chosen of the Dead 3.
Bane, Baal, and Merkel. The tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one
It would have been
alone
interesting,
would be a
Maddie, for sure.
formidable enemy. But working together, and with those stones, and that crown, I dare not imagine what they might achieve.
What are these stones?
The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
Netherese. These chosen are powerful
Yep,
indeed
always
to have such
Netheril.
magic in their command.
What do we do now?
We prepare for the fight of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an elder brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order the Death Gods chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
All right. Let's see. All incoming damage is reduced by 2. Reaper's Rigidity. When activated, you can't be moved against your will by any spell or action, but have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. It's a pretty good one. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wear it. I need my die though.
For now.
Looking ahead.
And the shield will go to Gale.
You shall find me.
Yep, and an additional armor class. You are correct. You gain a +1 bonus to spell save and spell attack rolls. When a foe hits you with the with a melee attack, you can use a reaction to knock it prone unless they have succeeded a dexterity saving throw. Advantage on dexterity saving throw checks. And it looks cool.
No one stopped me yet.
And we got this hammer, who no one is going to use because honestly, it's just a hammer. It's not super fantastic. Yeah. All right. I should send that armor to camp, as well as this and the gloves. And that's it.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the Absolute. How?
It seems he's a servant of Bane, as Ketheric served Merkel. Who knows what powers he's gained since you knew him?
I'd never have protected a Baneite even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
We'll do it together, whatever it takes.
He can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it.
Let's see what Will has to say.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure, we're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
Yep, you are right. And now for Gale.
I can't help but feel like I've been fumbling in the dark for too long. And I've just had a lit torch thrust into my hands.
You've been in a good mood. I thought you might be more subdued after coming close to blowing up.
Indeed. Under other circumstances, I might have been subdued or ashamed. But after what we saw, I must admit, I'm excited. The crown! The one the Elder Brain was wearing. The one I very nearly destroyed. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete, that I didn't even recognize it at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power, the ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
Back up a little. Why is this crown so important all of a sudden?
That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we see. An artifact as powerful as that
Gale's
crown must
already
have been documented
absorbed
somewhere.
some pretty dark magic.
As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorceress Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
So you just want to go shopping? Actually, I'm gonna say no, Gale.
No. My needs are modest, but the fruits they could be may prove immense. I can only hope you have a change of heart when the time comes. After all, a brief expedition into the bookshelves of Sorcerer's Sundries is a small price to pay to save an entire city. Even if you aren't a fan of reading.
Gotta squash these thoughts as they come along. Ooh, Minthara's here. This is gonna be new dialogue for me.
I will never tire of sitting on dead men's thrones.
Hello, Matthew. No problem. And I'll never tire of killing the previous occupants. We make a good team.
Yes. Although I wish we had collaborated on the killing itself. But I will satisfy my warlust soon, for there are greater challenges than Ketheric ahead of us. It is clear now that he was not working alone. During my time in the cult, I came to know one of his co-conspirators all too well. Baal's bloodletter. Orin. To think, I thought her to be speaking for the Absolute. I worshipped that woman.
So it's personal. Good. Let's take her down.
You make it sound so simple. She is the chosen of Baal, Lord of Murder, and one of the cult's founders. Indeed.
Yeah, and I just killed one.
Who indoctrinated me with the Absolute's lies.
What do you remember of your indoctrination?
When I first visited Moonrise, I stood before the Absolute in awe. It was more of an idea than an entity. Pure love. Total power. Orin was by my side. She told me that God had chosen me.
You was at the doctor. Well, I hope you're okay. No need to go into detail or anything, but hope you're feeling good. Oh, also, I just realized my model's all frozen up. Goodness, how long has that been a thing?
There was no God. Orin held me down in a cocoon of flesh, while a mind flayer forced a parasite into my brain. And she laughed at my fear. I will find her. I will murder her.
Oh, my face tracking it broke. So I'm just gonna have to deal with that. Dang it. Fair enough, Matthew. So my model's going to be frozen, but we're almost on the stream, so I'm just going to leave it there. Once she's dead, the cult will have new leadership. No, we're not doing that. We'll be heroes, the saviors of Baldur's Gate.
Let them think that. There is a short path from savior to ruler. A short and bloody path. I know it well, and we will walk it together. But Baldur's Gate is a mere bauble. We have the chance to seize something much greater. Surely you see it. In killing Ketheric, we fractured the cult's leadership. When we break the other chosen and claim their netherstones, we can take control.
Madness. We need to eradicate the cult and the Elder Brain.
Madness would be to let the Absolute's potential go to waste. The power of the enslaved Elder Brain could reshape the world. We could reshape the world.
We can already do that. The future you proposed is shaped by violence. I prefer to find another way.
There is violence in your future regardless. With me, you can at least be sure the violence will lead to glory. You are not stupid. When we reach Baldur's Gate and face the other chosen, you will see that my way is the right one.
Maybe I'll change your mind.
The Elder Brain is the only thing that has ever managed to change my mind. You're welcome to try. We are bound, then, to travel together, even if we do not yet agree on our ultimate purpose. There is yet one thing about you that troubles me, though. Something I need you to explain. You chose to incapacitate me rather than killing me when you eradicated my minions. Why?
Thought if I could free you from the Absolute's control, you might be a worthy ally.
So might any other true soul. And yet Gut and Ragslin do not stand with us under your protection. Sparing an enemy's life is a great risk. Even though I owe my life to the part of you that showed me mercy, it concerns me. If Ketheric had ordered me to slay you to prove my worth, I would have. Or died trying. I should not lose myself in these thoughts of what might have been. I live, and I am grateful. I do have one more question, though, before we continue. Why come to Moonrise, where the cult's power is strongest? Why not walk away?
The cult are a threat to the world. I aim to eradicate them.
Drought, famine, and warfare are threats to the world as well. Do you intend to eradicate them? The
Yes.
cult are a threat to you. That is what matters. Now, I am ready to leave this damned place whenever you give the word. The city awaits. Your party is full. Did you think I would not notice?
All right, meet me at camp. Okay, let's see. Jaheira.
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and two more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the dead three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times.
You almost seem like you're enjoying yourself.
Aren't you?
I'm having the time of my life.
It is good to savor the moment of victory. But pace yourself. Our fight is just beginning. When we met, I was licking my wounds. An old bear with her leg caught in the hunter's snare. Now I've slipped free of the trap and rediscovered my claws. It's time for me to hunt my prey. You have a nether stone. and you're on the scent of 2 more. These chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them.
I'll be glad to have you at my side.
Glad to be there. Falling foul of Ketheric convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But you convinced me otherwise. We ventured into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed.
Glad to hear it.
When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead.
I'll see you at camp.
How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthelan's Dancing Axe. We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set. Find me at your camp, huh? I can remember how to take orders, as well as give them.
Alright. Withers next then?
A curse lifted. The dead 3 allied once more. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do illithids possess souls?
I'm not sure. Don't all living things?
No. Nor canst thou count mind flayers among them. Yet, the 3 amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
Very nice. Let's talk to Mattis up here.
Why, yes. Once Althea is done with this song, we will be looking for patrons. All coppers welcome, pal.
Found Mole's eye patch.
So? It's just Mole's eye patch. She's lost loads of them. That doesn't mean anything. Did you want something, or are you just here to stir?
It's alright. I'm sure Mole will be waiting for you at Baldur's Gate.
Exactly. And we'll definitely feel her wrath if she thinks we ever doubted her. You're here. Good. That's good.
Are you alright?
Me? Oh, I'm fine. I'm just worried about the kids. Maul is still missing, and they haven't taken it too well. I've been trying to cheer them up. We're writing a song together. But I think they're just humoring me.
I'm sure they appreciate it.
Oh, I have an idea. Why don't we play together?
Sure, ready when you are.
Yes! I've missed this. If you can't keep up, don't take it to heart.
Soldier.
Defender of the people. At the ready.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I love being a bard sometimes.
That was a blast. Thank you. I hope we get to play again sometime soon.
What path lies before me?
All right, let's see. Dame Aelin next.
What's the discussion?
Aelin! Isabel! My love. You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo. I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead. His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right? I will be.
I love these two.
And you? In this moment, I want for nothing.
Aw.
Ah, there you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is... Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father. May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew, and we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
You'd be most welcome.
We look forward to it.
Now you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin! We'll see you later.
And then they... Oh.
When Duke Elton formed the Flaming Fist, he sought out people of courage and honor to fill its ranks. You saved Thaniel, lifted the curse, and killed an immortal. It's safe to say you'd have been recruited in an instant.
I grew up hearing stories of Duke Elton. I'm curious about what he was like.
Gruff and intimidating. But he had the courage of 10 men, and a love for Baldur's Gate few could match. I don't know if this Duke Ravengard is the same, but I will say this. The Flaming Fist are the cornerstone of the city, and the Dukes are its foundation. I hope you can save him, for the good of Baldur's Gate.
Come with me. I could use a good flaming fist by my side.
Thank you. But look at me. I'm a relic. A glimpse of history barely strong enough to stand on his own 2 feet. Besides, Thaniel should have someone here when he wakes up. It's the least I can do.
And after Thaniel awakens?
I don't think there will be an after. The truth is, the Shadowfell broke something inside me. Something no healer can fix. I don't know how long I have, but because of you, Thaniel is safe. Because of you, I could help him as he helped me. So, thank you, my friend. And know that I have no regrets.
Let's see. Talk to Barkus.
There you are. I was wondering where the devil you'd been.
I was preoccupied defeating Ketheric Thorm.
Who? Oh, right. Well, forget about that, McGungus. We have more important things to worry about. Like Walbrin.
Huh. What about him?
Wulbrin and the Iron Hand gnomes are planning something dreadful in the city. They have rune powder, they have motive. We have to stop them.
Is this just because Wilbur rejected you? No, I'm just kidding. Leave it to me, Barkus. You've proven you... Oh, God, that's even worse. Seems we'll have our hands full of Baldur's Gate.
The sword of justice in one hand and the shield of self-righteousness in the other. We most certainly will. To saving the city. And my fool of a friend.
I owe you an apology.
I killed Ketherick and suddenly we're friends, are we?
In a sense, yes. But that's because I didn't know what you were capable of. I saw you as a means to escape, nothing more. But when the sky lit up, when I followed it here, I knew you were behind it. I apologize for not seeing your true worth, and for being, quite frankly, rude in Last Light.
You were being an asshole.
Tough, but fair. And that's precisely why I want you by my side in Baldur's Gate. The Iron Hand gnomes are going to save the city, and you can be part of it.
Do you want my help? I'm gonna need you more to go on.
The plan is what it's always been. To bring the work and innovations of the Iron Hand gnomes to every corner of the realm. Problem is, Baldur's Gate is sick. Once the pinnacle of greatness, it's eating itself alive to save itself from starving. Find me in the city. And once you see what it's become, you'll know that I, and I alone, can stop it.
Yeah, a little bit of sense of grandeur there, don't you think, dude?
Just tell me what you need.
Let's see, did you restock? You restocked. Ooh, and you have better stuff now, too. Take that, and that, and that, and that. And I'll take that. Take that. I'll take that. What else you got? Any ingredients? No ingredients. Any other scrolls that I want? That. Yeah, exactly, Maddie. It's like we have to save this place every few years. You know? Like, honestly, do you think that the worst thing going on is whatever you think it is? All right.
Lady.
Hey. So, now we're gonna fast travel to the road to Baldur's Gate.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketherick. But Ketherick was only the first to fall.
Yes, Maddie, that would be
Many
cool.
more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
I know, that's why I've just recruited Jaheira.
Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her Harper's too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
I will seek more allies in the city.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
The dangers lie ahead. At least the Shadow Curse is one blight we were able to cure.
Yep. All right. That's where we're going to go ahead and leave off for today, because we've done a lot, and Act 3 starts tomorrow. Today's Thursday, right? Yeah, tomorrow. And then on Saturday and Sunday, I'll be continuing Okami, so be sure you come around for that too. Let's go ahead and find someone to read out to. Thank you all for coming. Sorry my model broke. My camera's having some issues for whatever reason. I'm gonna go ahead and see who's streaming. We'll read on out, and I'll see you all tomorrow, 6 p.m. EST. Da, 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 da. Lots of folks to choose from. Let's see. Kajiru is playing Repo, which I hear is a pretty... Oh wait, are they still live? I'm gonna go ahead and refresh the page to make sure they're live, because it's not showing that they're live. Oh, yeah, they're still live. Okay, yeah, they're playing Repo. Give them a bird up from me, and until tomorrow, 6 p.m. EST, I've been Rake a Bird, and I hope you all have enjoyed your flight. Blah, blah, blah.